In this session, we're going to make a really quick and easy hummus. It's actually a really easy dish to make. We need a little bit of garlic. Remember how to peel a garlic, clove of garlic. Okay, we put our blade away from us. We use the heel of our hand and we squish it down. And when we squish that, it will be fairly easy to remove the skin. Alright, we're just going to chop that garlic really roughly because everything's going to go into a food processor today. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can put everything into a bowl and use a potato masher. It will take a little while to get it done, but it will work quite nicely. I'm going to use a spring onion today as well. That spring onion, we peel off the outer layer. All of our veg has been washed before using. Again, just roughly chop the spring onion today, claw grip, because all of that is going into the food processor. I'm going to take a little bit of chili. Rules with chilies: as soon as we've cut chilies, we need to wash our hands. Okay, if we've been touching the chili. So that's ready to go. That's going to give colour. There's not too many seeds or much membrane in there, so it's actually not going to be an overly hot chili today. And they're the veg that are going into the hummus. We've got our chickpeas. I've already drained those. Now I've got some liquid left. That liquid is a clever liquid. I can actually use that as an egg replacer if I wanted to make meringues. This is my portable food processor. You could do it in a jug with a stick blender. You could also do it in a bigger food processor. It would work. It would also work in a jug blender, one that you'd make smoothies with as well. Just put the liquid at the bottom of that so that it gets started. So we're going to put our chickpeas into the food processor. We're going to leave the liquid there just in case we need to add some more, which we will when we start blending. So all that veg that I've just chopped up, that now goes in to my little food processor. And I'm going to add to that half a teaspoon of coriander. These little spoons are really clever, an espresso spoon. They fit into the jars of herbs really nicely. Okay, grab a new one for each herb. So that was coriander, and this one is cumin. So we're going to add some coriander, some cumin, pepper, always pepper, a little bit of salt. You can taste and adjust that later. I'm going to squeeze in some lemon juice. Alright, so I'm going to squeeze as much as that out. I've already taken the pips out, the ones that I could see on the surface. So I'm just going to squeeze in the juice of 2 wedges of a lemon. You could even decide to put in the zest if you wanted to zest the lemon before you squeeze it. Okay, I'm going to add 2 spoons, 3 spoons actually for this one, of the water from the chickpea. It's now known as aquafaba. And I'm going to add a tablespoon, or the same size spoon, of olive oil. Oh, that smells really good. Now the next part is to blend it. Now you can have hummus with chunks in it, so it's nice and chunky, or you can have it as smooth as you like. If it's still too thick, that's why I'm leaving the liquid from the tin here. If it's too thick, I can stop and I can add some more liquid at any time. Turn on your food processor. Okay, so that is a little bit thick, so I'm going to add another 2 spoons, and I'm just going to push what's come to the top back down to the bottom. Put my lid back on nice and safely and give it another go. Alright, let's have a look at that. I'm going to add another spoon, 2 spoons to that. I'm going to push all that back down again, scrape down the sides as I do it with the back of my spoon. And that will only need about another 20 or 30 seconds. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at that. So we've got nice creamy, thick creamy hummus ready for the next step. So I've just done a fridge raid to see what I have available. I've got some celery, carrot, pepper, cucumber, one of those wedges of lemon left. So I'm going to cut the celery, stick a celery in half again, and each of those in half. So I've got a stick to dip. Okay, and do the same with the pepper. Nice and thin. Remember to cut on the inside of a pepper. Much safer to do so because it's less slippery. So I've got my pepper. Now my carrot, I'll chop off the top, chop off its bottom. I'm going to slice just the side off, so it makes it flat now, so it's safer to cut. I can then chop down once, and then if I think I need that extra support, I'm going to do the bridge grip. Carrot, when they're all flat, do the same. Okay, cut them down, and then cut them. Keep them that length if you want, could be good, or in half, so you got a nice small dip. Because that will go there. We're going to go with the cucumber. The same thing with the cucumber. Slice down, down, down. Okay. Bridge grip, cut through. You've now got some cucumber to also put on your plate. We're then ready with our hummus. Serve it with some flatbread that you've made earlier. Okay, serve it with a wedge of lemon, a tiny drizzle of oil, and another couple of shakes of black pepper. And so we've got our homemade hummus, vegetable crudities, so we've got lots of fibre, water, vitamins, minerals happening, lots of protein coming in from the chickpeas. They're a low biological value protein, but mixed with wheat, which also has protein in it, which is called gluten, also a low biological value. But if I have wheat and I have chickpeas together, they make the same amount of protein. They have all the same essential amino acids that the body needs as an animal type of protein. So 2 low biological value proteins equals a high biological heat.